Hi, Stampers. How are you today? It is Thursday night, 7:01 p.m. I might add. I'm so glad to see you tonight. I'm a little puffy over here. Hmm, but don't mind that. Oh, I'll be back to normal in a couple of days here. But I'm still well enough to come and see you tonight. And so I had to do it. Just had to do it. One moment. This is going to bother me though, because there's something on my glasses right in front of my eyeball, not even off to the side. Okay, that's a little better. These are old glasses and they're all scratched up, but they could have been a little bit cleaner. Hi, Roz. How are you doing? Hello, Lori. So I saw a lot of you just last night when we launched our new catalog, right? Have you been having fun? You've probably already placed an order. I know several of you have, and now you're just waiting for your product, or maybe you received your product. I received a huge box of product today. I had ordered it for 2-day shipping, but it came a little early. I'm not complaining about that. And so we are going to have some fun today with citrus blooms. This was not a set that we could earn or that we could order early. So it's brand new to me. And I had watched, in particular, I'd watched Kyle Bruno Bertucci create with this, and that's really what flicked the switch for me. Uh, I liked it, but now I just love it. And part of that, not surprisingly, is all of the beautiful designs in the paper are very inspirational. And so, well, Jean, I am going to share brand new goodies in the form of this new bundle. And so we'll look at all the products. I'm going to get everything out because in reality, it's a lot of things you've already seen just in mass, right? Because I ordered a lot of things. I ordered a lot of things for lovely customers for clubs and stamp camps and retreat and Zubilee card kit and in color card kits. So I have a lot in the house. I went through it. I had to go through everything. I felt like I should go through everything. I have a couple more boxes coming, but I got everything that I expected so far, which was great. So the other bundle that I got that is new to me is the Spotlight on Nature. I will show it a little bit, but you've all seen it because it's got these gorgeous dies. Oh my gosh. But I'll give you a close up on those when we are down on the desk. But how's everybody doing? Yes, if you hello, Anna. Hello. Are you still in the West? I hope you're doing well. So I started out, as I told you last night, I started out my day bright and early this morning, 7:50, and I got a tooth extraction and 2 implants on either side of that. So, and those have to heal. You can't see anything in there. It still looks like there's no teeth in there, but it'll be 4 or 5 months. Just gotta let it heal. But so anyway, I kind of went through the ringer this morning. Oh, my best, she drove me and waited for me. So nice. Everybody needs a Katie in their life. And so I was in good hands. Came home, took a little nap. What woke me up? Pain. Pain woke me up. But got it under control and it's doing okay. I'm just taking over the counter stuff right now. Might need something might need a little stiffer medication tonight, but it's okay, right? Always seems to happen. So phase one of, boy, a very expensive procedure has been done. Thank goodness. I don't like paying for it, but I'm glad there's an option because I don't like having heavy teeth. That's also not a very good option. But no headache, knock on wood. So just feels like I've been manhandled a little bit because I have. So how is everybody else? I hope your day was a little less radical than mine today. But you know what's kind of cool is I have the next 3 days off. I did not plan a lot. I don't have any events, Stampin' Up events. And I didn't plan any dinners out or anything because I didn't know how I was going to feel. And so now I can probably fill a lot of my time with creating, designing my classes, and I'm so excited. And so I'm so glad to see everybody. Yeah, so we did a little video last night talking all about our new best friend, the annual catalog, and we went through it. And I wouldn't say page by page, but we did go through several pages. I tried to point out the things that I see as advantages, and I'm not on pain meds, but I might still be a little, you know, weird. I did have anesthesia this morning. So anyway, I tried to point out the things that were new to me and advantageous to know. And I hope you will do the same as we go through the catalog because we're all getting to know this new format, right? I might be a little ahead of some of you because I've had my catalog for over a month, but I'll find out new stuff about it. And yes, thanks, Cindy. I know I'm a little loopy. Let's be honest. I'm not going to be sharing any big secrets or anything. I'm not that loopy, but I might just be a little more subdued. And so a lot of you might think that that's fun. Oh goodness, Zach, you've got to go. Yes, you've got to go. Sorry, friend. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what it said. I was a basher. I'm a real basher. Okay. That happens on YouTube, friends, and that's okay. We can take care of it. So anyway, I'm very glad to see all of you. And as I said, we're gonna look at these beautiful, the very summery products. Very very well, it's called Mediterranean. Um, let's just take a look at the suite here. Now I can look at the catalog without being afraid. Mediterranean blooms. Okay. And we have citrus blooms is a bundle. So here we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and point you down before I start really babbling. As I said, I was under anesthesia this morning, so don't hold it against me. I love this suite too. I mean, who could not? These beautiful, luscious oranges, these line drawings are just ready for you to stamp them and leave them as is, or for you to use any of our coloring techniques. You can emboss them. And so there's all of that. And then we've got these gorgeous opal rounds in clear, daffodil light, and night of navy. Let me take these out, see if we can get a little bit better picture. There we go. Aren't they fun? And so they're kind of the normal, I don't know, normal profile. They're not flat, but they're not video at all. They're just round and they'll be great. This is on Corinne's list. Somebody else said they're waiting for it too, or they got it. I bet a lot of you did because why wouldn't you? So we're going to make a couple of cards tonight. And I bet if it's not on your list, well, I'm hoping, I don't want to give myself too much credit, but I'm hoping that after we make the two cards, you'll be able to see some more of the products and then it'll be on your list as well. This is also one of the suites that is available to purchase as a kit for my 2-day paper crafting retreat, the Spring Fling Festival. And so since we're talking about that, why don't I grab a few little notifications of things going on with the zoo. Here is my current host code. Please be so kind as to apply that to any orders you place with me that are under $150. If they are not under $150, please do not apply a host code because I want you to redeem your own host benefits. Hello, Tina. Just saw you come on, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you for sharing, Tina. Okay, please don't forget, I only have two little latte mega classes. They are 10 projects and cards, and it has online videos, it has a PDF tutorial, and I will show you those projects momentarily, but I do only have two of the classes. They are $45, and that includes shipping. This is entirely online class, so you can do it whenever you want, as well as the Simply Zinnia Note Card class. This is a class that uses the note cards and envelopes that have since retired. So I only have two of those as well. It's only $15. And if you pair it with the latte class or anything else I'm sending out this month, if I'm able to, then I'll just combine the shipping. And so you don't pay shipping on this class. And then, as have been talking about and will continue to talk about, if you enjoy crafting with me here as we do, why not step up the crafting experience and join my team? It is the Zoo Crew, and we are just usually full of fun and conversation, a little business, a lot of crafting, and even more fun. So I would love it if you would think about joining the team, but more importantly, if you would purchase a starter kit. That's the start of all of it. And this month, you receive over $200 of product in your starter kit for $99 plus tax. You get to choose $125 of the products, any products you choose. You could choose the Spotlight on Nature, or the citrus blooms that we're going to be using tonight, plus lots of other products. And then after you purchase that, the company is going to add over $80 of in-color products to your kit. Nothing more to purchase after that, but you will have the opportunity to purchase at least a 20% discount through October before anything else is asked of you as far as meeting minimums, etc. You get lots of little perks for being on my team. And if you go over to thestampingzoo.com and hit the Join Now tab, hit the link in the description below, it will take you over to my team page where you can see lots of my events. I have pictures of my roommates over there, Tango and Cash. And I tell you all about what paper crafting means to me, what my team means to me, and some really good things that can come your way just simply by purchasing the starter kit and enjoying all of the products. So please think about it. It's a great deal. Great, great deal. All right. And then if you're going to be in Boise or want to be on May 11th, please come and join us for Stamp Camp. Lasts about 3 hours. And in that time, you make 4 cards with beautiful Stampin' Up! Product. I'm sure everything will be from the new catalog this time on Saturday, May 11th. You go to again, to my site, thestampingzoo.com, to register. And you do not pay for that class until the date of class. And furthermore, you can get the class for free with a $25 order. And then, of course, please save the date. Registration has started. If you want particular products and you don't want to worry about them going in and out of inventory, then go over to the link below and register and choose your kits. So my retreat is structured in that you purchase kits that I prepare for you. And then you can bring whatever you want to work on, or you can work on nothing if you want. But you purchase the kits. There's an optional game and bingo night, and there's all sorts of fun. It's at a beautiful hotel not far from my house, and just lots of nice things to do in the area. So we welcome you, whether you live in Boise and the surrounding area, or whether you want to fly in and spend a couple days here with us. So I would love that. And again, registration is going strong. And finally, I do have Zooble kits. You still have a couple of days to sign up for this month's kit, which is the Thoughtful Wishes Bundle. We'll be making 6 projects at about $25 of beautiful product from the coordinating suite this month. And the cost is $45, if I didn't say that already, and that includes your shipping. And if you would like to still have the video tutorials and the written tutorial from that class, but you would like to purchase your own products or you live in another country, please know that you can simply purchase an all online pass for $15. So I hope that some of that interests you and that you're going to have fun with me at the zoo in one way or another, just like tonight. Thank you for sharing so much. Guys, so last night I did a drawing. I'm behind on the drawings, right? But I did a drawing to catch myself up. And Debbie Green was the winner of the abundant masks. I don't remember exactly what I called them, but they have all the cool sunflowers in them. And then the night after the live, I'm going to catch us up again on last week's video. Of course, I would have done that. But I'm a little rummy, and so I forgot to come online with that and write everyone's names down. Okay, I'm going to show you the things, and this is the latte class. These are the projects from the latte class. So as I said, it's full of projects, and we have card opportunities and things like that. Like you can make this, and I send you a little mocha packet and tell you where to purchase those. So this is a cute little thing, a cute little, I guess, box. In the kit, you receive a full bolt of this polka dot trim. You receive a full package of the adhesive swirls, which look like coffee designs. Those are the embellishments. You receive half a pack of the paper, all the cardstocks, all the envelopes for these projects. And so, like, here's one of the projects. And we've got this guy. You're even going to get a vellum card, which we don't have the vellum anymore, but I have a stash for the kits. So lots of great things. And keep in mind, all of these are already designed for you. Cut, you'll get the measurements so you can make them later. So please know that all this is just kind of waiting for you, but only for 2 of you. Okay. So at this point, just put it in the comments if you would like to purchase it, and then I'll make sure you have it. But also the registration link is below. And even made this is also using a now retired box, but I still have the box. This is for a credit gift card, and then I even include some little coffee caramels. So there's all sorts of fun stuff in there. And so I hope that you take advantage of, I heard good things from the people who took the class. And so I hope I hope they're still loving their product. And of course you can add the bundle, that's optional. Okay, and then this class, this is the $15 class with the Simply Zinnias. You get a full pack of these, which these were $10. They are not that though. Note they're Kraft Note Cards and envelopes, just recently retired. And then again, and this time I don't do videos because it's so easy. I just send a PDF tutorial and all the pieces and parts you need in the form of cardstock to make these cards. And so I make 10 designs for you. So you can either take your supplies and make the 10 and then copy 10 again, or whatever you like. Lori says it's a fabulous class. That's awesome. I love it. So looking at these makes me happy again. I love the Zinnia paper and I love the lattes. So I hope that those kits are not going to be orphans. They'll get sold eventually. But if you've been looking at them or thinking about them, now's the time. Okay. So there's no better time like the present, because like there was only 2 and then I'm not going to make more because we're done. Okay. All right, everybody. So I'm going to show you this really quickly. This is Spotlight on Nature. This, as I've told my In Color peeps, this will be the bundle that we'll be featuring in the In Color Club. So the In Color Club, I send 4 card kits, and I don't stamp things, right? But I will cut and or die cut anything that's not in this bundle. So I'm not going to die cut the circles, but I provide the cardstock for you to die cut. Okay. And if you don't want to use this bundle, that's completely fine. Use what you have, use what you wanted to get, and just modify the pieces and parts. But yeah, these are great. So they hardly fit on the magnet. What are there? There's 12 and they're all nested and they have different designs, as you can see now. You could kind of see it in the catalog, but now you can really see it, right? So we've got kind of a stitching, and then this little pattern, which actually looks a stamp in the country birdhouse, I believe. And then this little kind of stitched and dot pattern. And then those are on all of the different circles, but they're not, what do I want to say? They vary the pattern by the size. So anyway, please look for these. They'll eventually go unorderable. I don't see how they can't. Right. And then while you're there, why not just bundle it and save 10% and get this beautiful stamp set? It can't possibly be as stunning as the dies. I get it, but it's still going to be really pretty on its own. So anyway, lots coming up with that. That's going to be fun. Can't wait to work with that. And then, of course, tonight we're working with Mediterranean Blooms, which is the first suite in the catalog. Look at that. So we were taking a look-see at this yesterday. Let me move your head over just a tiny bit. There, does that feel better? Okay. So the beautiful designs that they've given us. And then here's all the papers. I'm going to show you the papers, the embellishments. And if you want to order the suite with just one item number, it is 163,300 and it's $83 US. Okay. Oh, it just looks good. All right, with that, let me get this out of the way. It's raining. I just happened to notice out the window here. It has been kind of sad and dark today. So you know what? That's fine. It was a perfect day to get my teeth extracted and then nap. Okay. Now, looks like I'm not even cutting into the paper, but oh my gosh, it's so pretty. You want to like just pick one of these citrus, don't you? It's a little, let me see. It's a little fuzzy. Now, last night, I noticed the first 5 minutes of my video were fuzzy. It was crystal clear. So if you start watching the replay and you think, I'm not watching this, just fast forward about 5 minutes, and I promise you, it's nice and clear. So technology has a mind of its own, doesn't it? Okay, so back to the paper. Gorge. Can't stand it. It's so beautiful. And in the back are all of these beautiful blue tile designs and very Mediterranean, yes. So you get 2 sheets of each of these double-sided designs. And here's the lemons, like Forever Lemon. Look at that. Wow. And then a much smaller pattern. There we go. Kind of hard to get this repeating pattern to not go off on the camera. Just something about the camera, right? Now, I did make my first card with this paper, and let's see here. Can I get it to? Yeah, it's just going to look weird. Again, it's a small repeat pattern, and the camera doesn't always like that. Kind of odd. So then we have this one, and this one, I believe, let me double check. I think that one of the die cuts might work on it. No, it does not, but I fussy cut it. That's why I'm remembering it. I just fussy cut it. It's not difficult to fussy cut. So, but I fussy cut one of these like branches of lemons. And then, oh, that's really pretty. I like that one a lot. Hello, Pat. Hope everything's well in Edmonton. Then look at this beautiful orange. Let me take that off there a little bit and see if that helps. I don't know. And then this is a very small pattern. So just trust me. It looks like tiles. You'll love it. These you can die cut. So there are 2 die cuts. One cuts out cluster. And we're going to cut this one out. We're going to cut these out and use them for our second card. And then you can cut out too. So you can get a lot of die cut oranges from that. And aren't they beautiful? So many colors and the shading of these. And you can recreate that with your blends or with watercolor. So pretty. Okay, and then of course, oh, yet again, another beautiful tile pattern. And so those are the patterns of the paper. 12.50. I think this paper is 12.50. If it was $15, $16, I wouldn't bat an eye because it's so pretty. I wasn't feeling well, and I was just starting to hurt again, and I kept praying, did I take my Advil or not? I didn't take it. Good to know. I wondered where it was. I thought, well, don't go get another one because you've already taken it. Okay, I'm gonna feel noticeably better here. Give me 10 minutes. All right, so this is the first card I started working on, just simply using the die cuts and beautiful paper. And isn't it fun? Look at this. I love it. Hello, Judy from Wisconsin. Very nice to have you here. And so check this out. It's so realistic. It almost looks like a photo. Not a photo. It is, these are drawn probably, I don't know, actually. I don't know if they were colored by the concept artist with blends or what went on there. But so you have all of these dies, right? So the oranges, blossoms, and then you can make little blossoms and little leaves. And then you can do cool backgrounds or pieces and parts with this. Okay, so we have this piece, which can be an entire focal point on its own. I originally cut my DSP with this. I'll get it in a minute. Then we have this piece, which does not cut out. Okay, it just cuts into the paper. It doesn't cut a frame out. So notice when I cut this, it's on a straight cut piece of paper. So I cut the paper ahead of time. All right. So you just have to keep that in mind. Let me see if I can help this at all. Maybe. So you have to decide where you want that cut. Although you can cut the, I would do it in 2 steps. You can cut this and then you can cut it out with this. And that's kind of fun. That's an option. And then finally you can cut just a big single piece of this, and then you could place a sentiment on it, place a bigger image of the lemons or limes on it, lemon or oranges, sorry, or do whatever you want with it. But you can use it whole. I put adhesive sheet on the back of this, and we're gonna remake this card in using the oranges and navy, and just get a totally different look with the same layout. And so we'll kind of walk through the construction of it. Let me see. Here, this is what that shape looks like. Isn't that fun? Let me see, right there. It's very pretty. So kind of these decorative corners. It also has stitching, but I don't think you can see that. Perhaps, there we go. I think it's having issues because these patterns are so, bam, in your face. And we may end up bringing in these beautiful unbounded love dies again because they're perfect. So you can purchase this with a set that's full of sentiments, or you can purchase them alone. Okay, if you purchase those 2 things together, as always, you get the bundled price, 10% off. And one other thing I wanted to point out, one product I'm going to give a shout out to. I don't think we're going to use this tonight, but this ribbon is so gorgeous. It's iridescent striped ribbon. And I think it's part of the suite. There we go. I think it's part of the suite that is like really bright. It says friend. There's a die cut that says friend. I can't remember the name right now. But anyway, it's white. Okay, so I'm going to go with everything. But yet it has just a little bit more to it with the iridescent stripe. And let's just take a quick look here and see how we think it ties a bow. Oh, it's nice. I can't think of any ribbon to compare it to right at the moment. It's definitely very flexible. but it's like that kind of rib that doesn't really crush, so when you put it in the envelope, it won't be a big deal, and then, it'll just pop right out. Oh, this is a good one. 163299 is its item number. Don't miss it, and you probably want the suite. I know, Cindy, I do need to be on top of the pain. I'm doing the best I can. I know, that's what they told me this morning too. Stay on top of it. I'm like, "Oh, I'm no stranger to the oral surgeon, unfortunately." So, let's put a sentiment on this. I knew I had that one thing left to do. And then we're gonna make this card in a beautiful navy and pumpkin pie? No, one of our new friends, peach pie. So I just had the little hello stamp out. This is from the stamp set. The stamp set has 4 cool sentiments. Hello, all the love. You're the best kind of person. I love that. And just checking in. That's a good one too. And then don't forget about this cool little image. I'm sure we'll use during the night, sometime during tonight. And then this was the inside of what I cut out, the large piece right here, but I'm going to use that and I am going to, or I'll save it or whatever. And then when I need it, I'm just going to use the rest of it to cut that out because I already have adhesive sheet on it. So I'm not going to waste that. So it makes almost a perfect fit if you wanted to die cut both of those at the same time. I'm sure you could get away with it. Okay. Sort of. I sort of got it right. And this is garden green, believe it or not. So I'm going to grab the garden green ink and see how it looks on Daffodil Delight cardstock. Okay. Hello, Joan. Good Friday morning to you. First time spin this up. I didn't press. Did I press? Let me see. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you just have to try it out. Let me try it again. See if I can get it a little better. Okay, I think it's fine. I don't think my stamp is dry. It's just very faint kind of stamp. So let's see here. I touched it. Great. I'm glad I didn't set forth. Now I'm looking for my chamois. I'm glad I didn't set myself with a fun fold tonight. now that I'm sitting here, I'm like, that was probably a really good idea. No fun folds tonight. Where the heck did my chamois go? I don't know. It's all right. And hello, Debbie Green. Debbie Green was the big winner yesterday. Your fun masking products will be out in the mail to you in the morning, Debbie, because it's my Friday. Yeah. Or it's kind of my Saturday. I'm taking a 4-day weekend. So I don't know. What do you call that? Lucky. That's what you call that. Okay. And let me grab one of these little sentiments. We're not going to make a big deal about it right on the card because the card's already so overloaded with loveliness. Let's just do one of these little circles. Love it. All right. So what does everybody else have going on this weekend? We can call it this weekend because, like I said, it's Friday Eve. So you're already thinking about your plans. I know you are. I'm really excited to be this is the week or this is the time in my schedule when I am playing, designing. I've got my organizing done. I placed my humongo order, of course. Jenny gets her haircut tomorrow and she's going to pay her bills. That's a good idea. And one fun, one not so fun, but both essential. So that works. Let's put this up on dimensionals and sneak it in here somewhere. Okay. And I broke the news to the dogs. I was like, I'm going live tonight, but don't you worry because you're going to be sick of seeing me by Sunday. Gianne, you're making things for a craft show. Gianne is going to be at a craft show, everybody, in June at Talent, Oregon. And as always, her products look beautiful and so happy. So please go take a look if you're near Talent, Oregon. Let's see. Now we have to decide where to put this thing. I don't want to hide anything. You know, it's like, I don't think it should be clear down there, but maybe it's going to be. I think it's going to be down here. Why not? Hello. And then we can't forget the dots because they're so pretty. Juicy, almost juicy, kind of luscious. Get these. Yeah. So we have some that are clear. I'm sure you'll be able to, sorry if the color's almost, the camera's almost washing out the color or something. I'm looking to see if I have anything set up differently, but trust me, it's gorgeous. You want it. Look at that. Okay. You are welcome, Jan. Yeah, I saw it. I don't know. I was posting this and I saw all your beautiful little treats. Tell us again what the date is. Is it in June? Tell us. If not, you can find it on her page, but just in case. Well, I'm grabbing these. Okay. Navy and peach pie. A friend gave me an idea about this combination. And I'll tell you who that friend is pretty soon. But a friend gave me an idea of this combination and now I can't stop. It's so gorgeous. It's so natural, right? I pulled a piece of white just in case. But so we are going to make our card base out of Night of Navy, May 11th. There we go. Okay. And there. This. Oh, I know what's going on. I see what's going on. Something. You guys, I'm sorry, but let me see. Let me remove this for a minute so I don't make you sick. And then there we go. Keep trying the Wi-Fi. For some reason, my phone doesn't want to use my Wi-Fi. That's why mine was looking weird. I hope yours isn't looking weird. There. Okay, plug it in. That might help. Okay, I'm bringing her back. Bringing her back to the stage. Let's see how she does. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I guess it pays to look around every once in a while. Roz has been playing with the new product still. She loves the country flowers and the country wood. And you're having fun with the hearts and the hugs. Yes, you made something super cute with the hearts and the hugs. I know you did. So this one is for, let's cover the whole front of the card this time. This one's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. And so I'm going to bring that adhesive sheet in. And I'm going to cover right up to the very edges. I kind of like to do that because sometimes this stuff gets messy right at the margins. And I don't want to see it from the outside. Okay, so this again is adhesive sheet. It comes 6 by 12, and then you trim it to whatever size you want. And so, as I said, I'm putting this on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm bringing it in from the edges. And yeah, that means the cardstock's not going to stick right in that part, but I can add a little bit of liquid glue if I want. I know, right, Marilyn? Gorgeous. Okay. Oh, yeah. The screen for me is a lot better. So I apologize if the screen, again, for you wasn't so great in the very beginning. And you're still here, though. I appreciate that. You've been there with me, didn't you? Okay, so let's take this and let's put a little piece of tape on it. since we do want it kind of, now of course you can put it off kilter if you want, but I'm liking it straight on right now. I feel wonky enough. I don't need to make a wonky card, right? Okay. See, Corinne, thank you. I'm so sorry. I kept thinking, this is not showing that paper very well. Silly, silly internet. Gosh, if we didn't love you, we'd hate you. So I am going to run this through and then run it back to me because for one thing, it's a very large die. And for another, I've got an extra layer of adhesive sheet. So here we are. And the thing I really like about using adhesive sheet when you have all these little pieces and parts is a lot of that is just going to peel right off with the adhesive sheet. So I am not going to take time to pop it out. No, I'm not going to be obsessive like that, my Carla Kimball. No, we're not going to do that. Fall off with the adhesive sheet. Okay. And some of these are really fine. Is this one going to come out? You bet it is. Okay, and that's going to be really gorgeous. And then again, I'm saving this because I can cut out one of those middle pieces with that. Corinne made her first birdhouse today. Did it make you happy? Oh, it's so fun. So, so fun. Now this would be really pretty. Put that in there and then stamped on it. We're not going to do that. We are just going to use the paper. The paper is going to do the work for us. And I really want to do that combination of the blue, the tiled paper with the oranges. And we already know we're cutting out the oranges, right? So please, can you indulge me for a moment and let me actually show you the paper? Not in the cloud that it was trying to show off. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Cloud. I hate the cloud sometimes. But don't tell it I said that. I want it to cut me off completely. There we go. Oh, you're breaking my heart with the Mediterranean feel. It makes me just want to take a cruise right now. Yes, Pat says, yes, please. Canadians, they're so kind like that, aren't they? Even though they're like, no, really, I don't want to see it again, but you can show me. It's all right. We love Canadians in this house. Wowza, look at this thing. That's gorgeous. Yeah, we might use that. Use that background because we're going to put something in the middle of our cutout piece, wherever that went. Let's see. We should be testing it out, right? Right, and you can like put these right where you want them. And then this, I don't know. This one's going to be hard for me to cut into. A whole dang sheet of crafty oranges. And this is kind of pretty. Little. It's small. Now my screen's going wonky again. I don't know, guys. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what's up. Oh, this is pretty though. It's hard to choose. Very hard to choose. There. That could look good. It's too particular. Okay. So now the choice. I think I wanted that. The one that I've already cut into. It's kind of lucky. Easier to have. Yes. Look at that. We're using that. We've got to. It's just so pretty. And here's a funny story. So, which some of you are in my Avid Little Swap, right? And you've sent me your swaps, although I am waiting for a few. But lots of you have sent me your swaps. And anyway, I'm going to make my swaps out of this because I thought it'd be fun to do something that we didn't have in the regular pre-order. And I can do that because I have a couple days more than you guys have. Okay, here's the first card I made, and it probably looked all blurry before, and it doesn't look blurry now, does it? No, she's a beauty. Look at her, so cute. Oh, look at this blending. It's like perfection. Cindy, I am not sure because again, I was at commission, and so I'm going to check the mailbox when I get finished here because I very well may have. Yes. Okay, let's cut this paper, but I want to cut it so I can get one of these right in the middle. No, that's annoying, but that's Elisa. I probably have a little strip that I'll have to work into something else. So let me bring this down. I figured out this trick the other night after doing videos for what, 5 years, that I can actually just bring you down to the bottom of the trimmer, and then you can see where what I'm trimming, right? Like sometimes I wonder if it would have been me that would have had to install electricity. I'm sorry, y'all. We would still be in the dark. We would. Okay, so I want that to be in the middle, and then I'm gonna have like oranges kind of, or maybe down in the corner like that, because we're probably gonna have oranges coming in from the top. Okay, so let me see. How can we do that without wasting a bunch of paper? We could do this. That looks very pretty. And then, when we flip it, let's look at it from down here. And it doesn't have to be, well, it has to be, you have to get the margins, you have to get it out to the margins, or else you're going to see your designer series paper through there. But no, I think we're going to just have to make a clean go of it and cut like this. There, I like that. So now I could have used a pencil, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go for it. And then this is a big enough strip. Oh yeah, that we can use this for anything. We can use that for some more decoration. Okay, so now that we have this, we kind of have these circles very visible. Okay, then I am just going to, again, I don't want to cut more than I need to. So I'm kind of just eyeballing this on the trimmer. And then, see, and then you can kind of see like, okay, now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to make a little nick. And that's how big that has to be. Could I have measured it? Yeah, I could have, but we're not going to number. We're not going to do numbers tonight. Okay, we're just going to cut because I don't think it will turn out right. Once we have that, and I just want to make double sure we're not going to run into a situation here. Nope, it looks perfecto. That's beautiful too. I don't think there's a wrong answer here. No wrong answers. So then we're going to make our sticker. Hey, come on now. All right. Now, lots of times I do this part over the trash, but for your benefit, I will not do it over the trash. Okay. And if you kind of like angle, of course, nothing's going to pull off now. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't embarrass me. There we go. At least some of it's pulling off. Last time, every bit of it came off with the adhesive sheet. Seriously? Now everything's staying. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing me on camera. It's supposed to all come out like that and be just beautiful and just easy, right? So I don't know if I'm going to get all of this out. Sorry, you're going to have to watch me, and it's going to be painful, But I guess I should say you have a better chance of it coming out if you use adhesive sheet, but nothing's guaranteed. And yes, I am touching the adhesive and it'll probably dull it a little bit, but we should be okay. We'll be all right. We have to have all these beautiful die cuts showing. Yes. And they're popping right out of there, but brother. And isn't this pretty how it comes right up to the top, but then you have a straight edge if you want it, or again, you can die cut it for an even different look. Lots of different ways to use these larger dies, and you can incorporate them with any stamps that you have. You could make this so that your sentiment is in the middle and your sentiment is a star. You know, it could be a proposal card. Will you marry me? And then, I mean, what else do you need? Just this beautiful frame. Okay. Uh, so this is a little bit harder with adhesive sheet because, of course, it's sticky. Am I losing anybody? Come on. I swear, I'm almost done. It's going to be worth it. Don't hang up. As I am doing this, if you think this is a good time to take a moment and copy this and share over to your social media sites, I would be so thankful because when you share, you are having a small business of one. And that's about as small of a small business as you can get to, right? In addition, I will be so thankful. Next week, I will put your name into a drawing where you might be lucky, like Debbie was last night, and you might win some beautiful Stampin' Up! Product. I have all sorts of things in the Stampin' Up! Treasure chest to give away. And so that's one way of earning it. Okay. I have another way coming up. And I don't know. When am I going to announce that? Maybe tomorrow's a good day to announce that. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to fall into the loose pieces and we were going to be here another hour. All right. We got it, friends. And it's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, now you can kind of remember I didn't make it the full size so that I could kind of mess around with the format. And just make sure that as you're kind of hovering over it, that you don't go too far left or right so you don't um, come off of the back pattern. And now it fits like a glove. Ooh, okay. And get those off there. Thank you. Thank you for leaving. Beat it. It doesn't want to go. Okay. Look at this. It's so pretty. Love it. So vibrant. And all of this paper in here just shows through all of that greenery. It looks like you're looking through a beautiful window in an Italian villa, doesn't it? Okay, well, work with me here. I'm a hoot. I'm a hoot, all right. Now, is that not perfect? So beautiful. You might see that somewhere else in the future. I can't really say. I'm being mysterious tonight. Okay, where are our dies? Here we are. Okay, and we're going to make this one really, the focal points really easy, right? We are just going to cut these out of our designer series paper. So let me grab that sheet and we'll just trim around a couple of them. I don't want to cut, this one's going to be cut really wonky because I want to be able to cut all of these pieces and parts out. And we may just use one of them. We may use both. So let's die cut both and then we'll have our choices, won't we? So this paper, what is it about this? I don't know. It's not just the subject because while I love oranges, I mean, I'm not gaga, but there's just something about the design. Maybe it's the shading of this paper, or I don't know. It's beautiful. Whoever did this, whichever concept artist and designer made this, bravo, or brava, whichever it is. It is outstanding. And I bet it's going to go on orderable pretty soon. I don't know that for sure. You know me. Sometimes I say that and it's wrong. Sometimes I say it though and it's right. If you already registered for my Spring Fever Fest and you ordered this as a kit, I purchased your product. So if it goes unorderable, no worries. Oh, I'm mysterious, not loopy. Come on. Okay, I think we're just going to use the big end to cut this paper because then I can do both of them at the same time. And I think it might be a bit of a stretch to get one in there anyway. So I am going to use a little bit of tape because whoops, I don't want it to shift on me in transit. Oh, I got a really good piece of tape. Wasteful. I can reuse it a million times. So actually, it's very handy if you take them and make them thin anyway, and you can stick them on either side. This die is great. Look how precise this thing's going to be. Wow. Gets out the little blossoms. It's out the stem. And then you just got to make sure everything's kind of pieced together properly because it's close. It's a close call here and there. Okay, this one will be a little bit easier. Okay. This guy still has beautiful blossoms. Really gorgeous. I can almost smell it. My favorite ride, if you could call it that, at Disneyland is that sensory. It's really just a sensory experience. It's called Soarin' over California. I'm sure a lot of you have done that before. It's all because of the smell of the oranges. Oh my gosh. It's so fun. That part where you're soaring over the orange groves. And then they bring that light smell of the oranges in. But it's not fakey, you know? It's not like a Glade air freshener. It's like a real orange. So pretty. Okay, let's see if we succeeded. After all that taping, that prep, better be perfect. Oh, it is. Look at that. Oh my gosh. These things have even more impact once you die cut them out. They are beautiful. Oh man, look how nicely this one die cuts. In the middle, right up the stem. Wow. Okay, we've got two beautiful focal points here. Okie dokie. Oh my gosh. I'm in my screen now. So excited. I got lost in the loveliness. Oh, still kind of like it coming from the right. So pretty. Oh my gosh, so pretty, right? I love it. Could be coming in from this side too. Yeah, it could be coming in from that side. Let me glue this down and then we'll take a gander. Actually, let's put this on dimensionals. Okay. Come on now. So I need to start reading my new book club book. It was my choice. The Patron Saint of Liars. And it is by an author that's escaping me right now, but it's an author that I read all the time. So, Ann Patchett, maybe. I don't remember. But I'm looking forward to that. And I think the weather is actually going to be a little obliging. It's not supposed to be all that fantastic around here. I like the blue too, Marin. Blue's not even my favorite color, but it is when I look at this card. Okay, we're going to overdo it. So what if I send this to you? I don't want it to get crushed in the mail. Yeah, I'm going to need to start sending some of these out. But I mean, as soon as I say that, then I remember, oh yeah, I need them samples. But I'm going to start sending them out. Don't you worry. Little pieces and parts of dimensionals come in handy. And then I did make this the same as the card front. What I'm looking around for is, you know what I'd use in a pinch? I want to get out my stamparatus, but I just need a short edge somewhere. What I need is using the ruler. That works in a pinch too. It's not a corner, but it gets me a straight edge. So then that is even up there because I didn't have any margin on the card, right? It's the same measurement as the card base. Love it. And now we're going to decide which beautiful piece. I think the biggest piece is going to go up there. You could also put this inside. I think we should do designer series paper inside too, don't you? Yes, friends. Okay, that can go there. And I'm going to glue it directly on. What does the smaller one look like? The smaller, this one? Or the smaller what? Just this little guy? He's right there. Do you like that better? You guys tell me, large or small? Yeah, I guess I just decided to. So that's the small one, which would be good. And this is the larger one, which is going to have to be cut a little bit on the edges, those leaves. Small or large? You guys tell me. First, we get to 3. We're going to do it. Large. Cindy says, hers should be here tomorrow. I know, I'm in love with the citrus paper too. 2 for large. That's my drum roll. My pathetic drum roll. We're going to go with large. All right. I think we can sneak the small one into the inside. Okay, 3 for large. We got it. I just wanted to double check. Okay. Oop. I can't remember what I was saying to the doctor. I knew this was going to happen, right? And I was teasing them when they were starting to give me the anesthesia, and I said, "Oh, I can't wait to tell you all my deep dark secrets." And then I was teasing them, and I said, My treasure is buried, like, and so, um, and then he said, are you feeling sleepy already? I said, no. He goes, oh, okay, because I didn't put anything in your IV. And I go, yeah, I got it. That was a joke. But then I really can't remember what I said. So I'm sure it really was like that, right? It's just, gosh, that anesthesia stuff. If I was going to be any kind of medical professional, I'd be an anesthesiologist simply because I think it's so fascinating that you can do that to somebody. Okay, now we have, ooh, do we have enough of this paper? I don't know. I don't think I want to die cut the back of that because that's the oranges. Pat's in love. Pat's in love with this card, as you should be. Thank you, friend. I know I like a paper when I start getting all hoard, when I start wanting to hoard the designs, and I have two pad aside. But I'm like, oh, I don't know. I can't really cut the end of that paper. No, not that pattern. Now I'm cutting 4¼ by 5½ because I'm going to do, this is going to be, feel like a really indulgent card. It's going to have a complete panel of designer series paper on the inside. And what I need to do is, well, I kind of want to check it out here before I do that. I need to trim a tiny bit off of this because if you actually have it at 4¼ then it can't really sit in the fold or your card fold right. So you really need to think about doing it at like 4⅛. And it's probably going to be a little bit too tiny at that point, but you can fake it out at the fold. What you don't want is you don't want to see the pattern when you open when the card's closed. So see, if I were to put it right up in there, it's hard for the card to fold flat. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it out here and just bring it right to the edge, and then you can see that it's still off a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. But more importantly, you don't see it from the outside. Okay. And I am going to use liquid glue because I want to be able to move it a smidge if it becomes necessary. Okay. And pay attention to the front where you want to do that. Bring it this way so that you don't have DSP. So you're not showing your undies. Okay. And that means showing the underside of your DSP. Don't show your undies in your card or anywhere else. Okay, that's just a good rule. I think we can agree on that. Oh my God, I'm in love with it. Okay, and then we need to stamp something on the other side or it's really going to look plain. Where's our beautiful stamp set? Where'd that run off to? Oh, well, guess what? I found the chamois. Remember, I wanted the chamois. That's good because I'm going to eventually stamp something here. Oh my, oh, we're going to stamp some of this, don't you think? Yeah. Love. What are you thinking? Like this? Or are you just being quiet because you're not quite sure how to react to me? She's a little weird. Don't say anything to rile her. She's medicated. Okay. That's going to be pretty. And I'm bringing in our Night of Navy. Now, you know, Night of Navy likes to get all over my hands, and I swear, it's Night of Navy. It's not me. But I'm going to give it a try. Here, I'm going to use this as a little tester to check out what does this pattern look like. Oh my gosh, we love it. Isn't it so pretty? Okay, I think I should run it up the long side. No pressure. No pressure here. Oh, yeah. It's even better on this peach pie paper. Guys, it's beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. Looks like it's going kind of sideways, but it's not. I was need the stamp. Let me try it. Let me try it another way and see if we like it. We oh my god. I know. Watch your panties. Yep. And right. The doctor's gonna be over here tonight looking for my buried treasure. Is this thing even? Oh my god. No, it is. It's you know what? This little stamp is doing a number on my eyes. We're gonna blame it on the stamp. I think when I get done recording this video, that I'm gonna ditch it. I'm not gonna save it. So you're never gonna be able to find this. You're not gonna ever be able to find this rambling conversation again. You know, it always gives me the choice to delete it or save it forever. I think I'm gonna delete it. It's gonna be our little secret. Okay. All right, that looks better. I was looking at the shape of the stamp instead of the design. Don't let that get you. I'll show you what I'm talking about in just uno momento here. Oh, so beautiful. Likewise, when you're putting the paper down, don't look at the design. Don't let that get you messed up. So this the stamp itself, the foam is kind of straight, but you want to stamp it like this. Does that make sense? See these two down at the bottom? You kind of, if you're trying to straighten it out, then they become on an angle. So if you want it straighter, you're going to have to make the stamp look a little odd. I know the stamp is getting was exactly mundo. Okay, this guy has to go on the inside. Okay, I can't get enough of this stuff. I'm afraid I'm going to cut all my paper up tonight. I mean, nothing but cut out oranges and lemons in here. Look at the inside. It's so beautiful. Okay, got a little bit of glue back there. That's not good. But the one thing I am to do is I am going to continue this on. Where'd that Night of Navy go? Get back here, little troublemaker. And I'm going to stamp one on the back because that's just how wild I'm feeling. No, actually, let's stamp one of the blossoms. Yes, let's do that. Make a little watermark instead of instead of saying Hallmark or the price, like something, you know, something dorky like that. We're gonna have a beautiful stamp back there. And of course, some of you have your own stamp that you hand stamp by, you know, hand stamp by Cindy. I've seen it all. So now we're just gonna have a pretty little blossom in the back. Oh my gosh. Do you like the inside or the outside of this card better? I think I like the inside. Outside's good. Don't get me wrong. The inside, I'm in love. And then I want some opal pearls. Where'd those run off to? As soon as I found the chamois, then the embellishments went walkabout, didn't they? Okay. I know they're here because I just had them out. Here we go. Opal rounds. Sorry, I think I called them oval rounds. Oops. Please don't be looking for oval rounds in your catalog. I'll feel so bad. Just make me order stuff for you. No, I'll be set with that. I'll be set with that task. Of course, I'm going for navy because they are so intense. They're very, very intense, but very, very navy. They're definitely not black. They are navy. Okay, and then how about another big one up here? Yeah, I just like that. So gorgeous. I almost want to color one of these, but they're also gorgeous. Just the clear ones, right? Aren't they pretty? Let's see. Again, I was trying to do this for you earlier, and I think the camera was really wonky. You think I'm wonky, but those are gorgeous, aren't they? And so definitely, oh, you know what? Let's try and color that with peach pie. Let's see. Peach pie isn't the darkest, the darkest of colors, but let's see if it will color. So again, when I do this, you're falling asleep, Marilyn. That's not the best review for my video. Okay, you can kind of keep that to yourself. I was kidding. Okay, you can see it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I can see it, but it almost comes off as looking like the ones that are Daffodil Delight. See it? Actually, it really looks like those. So I guess if you want some more Daffodil Delights, just color these with peach pie. There you go. Oh, I know what's later for you, Marilyn. Best comment I've ever gotten on a live. I'm falling asleep. Just wrap it up, lady. You're laughing. All your laughing is keeping me awake. Oh God. Well, okay. That's good, Jenny. You can blame it on not sleeping all the time. You can't blame it on my live is putting you asleep to sleep. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, before everyone falls asleep on me, my dears, I am so glad you joined me tonight. We made these beautiful cards, and it was fun, wasn't it? You know what? I do think I definitely am going to draw for a prize, but I think it's going to be tomorrow because I too am probably going to fall asleep very soon. Not because of this live, not because of you, but because I dental work this morning. But I'm still really glad that I was able to come and stamp with you tonight and show you just to look at all this value you get in these stamps or this dies too. Like this could be used with anything. Okay. This is just like another gorgeous way to cut out your designer series paper and use it as the focal point of any card, whether it's the citrus blooms paper or not. Then, of course, we have these beautiful dies that are more specific to the bundle itself and the paper. And then, of course, we have the star when you put it all together. And don't forget, we're gonna start zhuzhing up the insides of our cards more. Right here. This is why. It's so fun. I can't wait to give this to someone. I'll have to try and give it to somebody in person, or I'll just make a bunch of cards that are like that. And then, of course, this one's okay too. It doesn't have it naked. Naked. But it won't be. I'm going to take this idea and just make this card just as lovely on the inside, okay? So you do need to fussy cut the lemons. It's not difficult. I didn't make you do it with me because it's just not that exciting, right, to watch, I'm sure. And then, of course, don't forget all of the beautiful imagery and the oranges, but these could also be, I think they could be um, grapefruit, or they could be blood oranges. Okay. So don't forget that you could still work these into different images if you like. And then, of course, it has the great sentiments and they're very free flowing. And I love it. This is a home run for Stampin' Up. So good job, Stampin' Up. Thank you so much. And thank you all for having was a good night, wasn't it? I feel so much better after taking my whatever that was, Advil for my teeth, but I'm gonna feel a lot better after a night's sleep. So you'll probably see me live again this weekend, but if we can all nap before so we're not falling asleep, that'll be great. I'll give you more notice and then you can get all ready for me, okay, Marilyn? All right, everyone, have a wonderful night at Sweet Dreams, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for stamping with me.